Good afternoon. Welcome to Woodlands Estates TV. I'm Pavan Chaudhary from Woodlands, and I'm sitting currently with Danny, who owns a boat launch company based locally, and he wants to talk about some of the issues that he's facing. Hi, Danny.
Yeah, hi, Pavan. Yes, I run a passenger boat company on the River Thames. We've been operating a seasonal boat service since the 1970s. The name of the company is called Colliers Launches. We operate from Westminster Pier under licence to Transport for London, ferrying, well, hundreds of thousands of passengers, certainly since the 70s, from Westminster through to Kew Gardens, Richmond and Hampton Court. It's a family business. I operate it with my brother John. We also have my sister works in our office, which is, well, I was shut at the moment, unfortunately. Alex, my nephew, he crews on the vessel's seasonally because he's doing a degree at university at the moment. My nieces and my daughters worked on the boats in the past, so it really is a family business. As a seasonal business, in lockdown, we've been effectively cut off. It's effectively cut off our income. We've fallen in between sort of government guidelines, and we've tried to access government funding, but so far we've been unsuccessful. We're starting a crowdfunding page, and would appreciate support in whether spreading the word or donating anything at all. Thanks in advance, really. That's what I would say for anybody who shares or donates. It would be anything at all would be much appreciated.
So the link to the crowdfunding page was posted yesterday on the Woodlands pages already. I'm going to do that again now. But a bit more background about the funds, because some people may not know there are some schemes available to businesses, but they are limited and they are with certain caveats as well. So what is the issues that you're facing with regards to funding, so people understand as well?
Okay, so we're not able to access the grants because we don't pay rates to the local authority. Who we do pay is the Port of London Authority, and the Port of London stretches from Teddington right down into the Thames Estuary, and we come under their jurisdiction. We pay what they call riverworks licences, and for moorings and for other bits and pieces. Like permissions to operate on the tideway, because we work on the tidal stretch of the river and going up through Teddington into the non-tidal stretch. We also pay them for our piers at Kew and Richmond. We also come under the jurisdiction of Crown Estates, and so they're the people effectively who we pay, and we will have to carry on paying. Even if we have a payment holiday, there's going to be an issue at some stage or other with us having to pay that money.
This is the issue with payment holidays. We're having this also with current tenants. Payment holidays mean that it's not going to be wiped off. It's just going to be put back to later on in time, and it's ensuring cash flow. Now, from what I understand, your business literally relies on good weather, because people don't sail obviously in poor weather. I myself have been not on one of your boats, but similar, where we hired a boat, took it all the way up to Windsor and back on a day, and it was fantastic. And from what I understand, the issue you're facing is that pretty much now, or from March up until about September, October, is where you basically do 1 year's worth of business within, say, 6 months.
That's absolutely right. That's absolutely right. We operate from March to October, and we rely on that to keep us going through the winter. The vessels are docked in the winter, they're painted, they're maintained, and engineering-wise, and what have you. The other thing that's going to prove a problem in the future is the business of social distancing. The very nature of what I do is carrying passengers, and on a full boat, that dictates that they sit in close proximity to each other. That's a given. This business of social distancing is going to prove a real issue, and I can't see any way around it. If you think that we're travelling from a very busy Westminster Pier, where boats are travelling west towards, in the direction we're going, towards Hampton Court, and they're also travelling east towards the Tower of London, Greenwich, the Thames Barrier, what have you, that we're talking in the height of summer, tens of thousands of people, and I don't see how that's possible to control. And there's going to have to be some rethinking. And loading necessitates me greeting the passengers, standing to help them aboard, assist them. You know, that's another given. So it will.
How many boats do you have by them? I mean, is it just the one, or is it a few?
I've got 4 passenger boats. One is actually a Dunkirk little ship. She took part in Operation Dynamo in 1940. We effectively rebuilt her in our dock in 2005, 2004/2005, and we took her to Dunkirk, and we've subsequently taken her there 3 times to Dunkirk physically with the Association of Dunkirk Little Ships, of which we're a member, obviously. So that's another. I mean, you'll see that if you go to collierslaunches.co.uk on that sort of crowdfunding page. You'll see all that historical background. And
so
in
lots
fact,
of history in that
all
case.
4. Without question.
And I would assume you've been working on boats or working on the waterways for some time now.
I've worked since 1975. Yeah,
this is more kind of like a way of life for you than, you know, like a job.
Absolutely, it's absolutely in my blood. No question about it. Whether I like it or not, it's just the like way of life, really.
Similar. I mean, this is a true family business, just like us. This is literally everybody in the family is involved. Collierslaunches.co.uk is the website. There is a crowdfunding page. I'm going to share the link right now, so you'll see it now on your screen. Colliers Launches. We're asking for whatever you can do. I'm sure I'll speak for Danny to say that they will find a way to say thank you to whoever can obviously do the very kind thing of donating. Woodlands are going to be also giving whatever we can also to the effort. Let's try and keep this fantastic business going just to get past this year, because to be realistic, Colliers Launches will not be able to earn money until really next year now. By the time we come out of lockdown, deal with social distancing and precautions and so on and so forth, we're going to be towards the tail end of season. We still have, I would assume, yellow passengers to come to sporting events like Henley Regatta, probably Wimbledon as well, and all of the other events that come through. You would have regular visitors that would come for one event and then probably phone you up and book as well, or maybe weddings and parties and so on and so forth.
Wedding and parties, yeah. Henley and Windsor are quite a good further distance upstream. So our cut-off point normally is Hampton Court. So anything in around central London or Richmond or Kingston and what have you. So yeah, thanks, Pavan. I really appreciate it.
And on another note, Danny is going to somehow get around to using Zoom to do virtual tours. So if you do want to book, he is trading. You can book in theory for later on this year or next year. He is going to find a way to do a video tour, show you around the boat. I can't say again, this is a fantastic business, and this is a local business that we really want to keep going. It puts money back into the area as well. So thank you for watching. Please donate generously, and you can catch Danny on his company page, or they have a page also on Facebook. Danny, thank you so much, and we will
stay safe, everybody. Better times ahead, hopefully. Better times ahead.
Okay. Thanks, Danny. Cheers, mate.